hope you're having a great day today. It is Tuesday. Happy Tuesday morning to you. I hope that your morning is going well. My morning is going great. Got up this morning and went out swimming for a little bit this morning and just came in and I got ready and I'm like, okay, I have a plan, know what I have to do today, and so I'm ready to go. So this is our first full week back to school, and yesterday went very well. It was very good, busy all day, but it was still like a good day where it wasn't like too overwhelming. I only had to make one meal for the day, which it's funny that burrito casserole, we haven't had that for a while. It's one of those like split down the family, some like it, some don't, and so I had to laugh. I'm like, some of them came, they're like, oh my goodness, I haven't had this forever, it's so good. And I'm like, and the other ones were like, yeah, no, I don't even like it anymore. So I'm like, I think that's why I stopped making it. But I'm like, well, it was good to bring it back in the mix, and everybody has different tastes, so I understand that. But it was good. I had it and I said, so the ones I didn't like, and I'm like, I'll have chicken patty sandwiches tomorrow. They're like, okay, good. So sometimes it works like that. We tell the kids, it might not be your favorite tonight, but tomorrow we'll have something that you probably will like even better. So it's gonna be a good day today. I've got to make some food because we've got to make food to eat because we need to eat, and I shouldn't say there isn't, because there's always something. Grab a peanut butter and jelly sandwich, grab a ramen cup. There's always something to grab, but I'd like to make some food so that we have stuff all ready to go, so then we can focus on our school for the day and then just enjoy being here as a family. So what I did do is I got upstairs and I got a piece of art for the wall upstairs. So let me show you that video clip right here. Hello, it is the weekend, so I'm gonna finally hang some artwork that we got for our wall right here in this room upstairs. A little bit different. It's not I say it could be like the beachy vibe room, but we're doing a little bit different with the black, and we've got a green chair over here. And so got two big giant things. I wasn't sure what I was gonna do in this wall, and we saw these, and Brooklyn said, yeah, Mom, that's one. First I had one picked out like the ocean. She's like, no, this room is different, Mom. You're gonna do the green in here. So let me take off the plastic. Nice, a little different than what we would normally do up here, but I like this a lot. You know what I like about it is the frame is like, look at, like a legit frame in the back. It's from me, VinciArt.com. Look at that. Look, it's like metal on the outside. That's very nice. It's a good sturdy art piece. That's very, very nice. You can get different color frames, and maybe I will darken it like that. I just don't know. Then we picked out the natural, and we thought that was best. I like that, so I'm gonna put it on this wall. So let me just hang it, set up on the couch now. Just hanging it, set on the back of the chair, the couch, so you can see what it looks like. Look at that, they send you a pencil, gloves, and a tape measure, so I can measure at night. I'm gonna check with Brooklyn, but I think that one, maybe the bigger in the middle, let her see. Or the circle on the bottom. Probably that one's better, there you go. And then up, different, but I like the green, that's very nice. I didn't even need a pencil, which is awesome. Okay, I got the final approval with Brooklyn, measuring, so now I'm gonna put my Gorilla hooks in. Okay, right there, done. Can I tell you, these are about the greatest things of life ever. Remember back in the day, putting the screw in, having it pull back out and everything else? Yes. Gorilla hooks, monkey hooks. Get yourself some, buy them off Amazon. You can buy a whole set, not the monkey brand name, but something else, or gorilla hooks, whatever they're called. And literally here's the wall. When you put it in the wall, it goes up and it goes like this. This hits the top of the wall. It's genius. At first I was like, how does this work? How easy, look at it. Ta-da! That's it, so this is perfect. So we have the green here. We'll do more because we have the green chair in here. So this gives it a little bit more of that modern-y kind of vibe, I guess, up here, the kids said. So this is nice, so very nice. I like that a whole lot. And I was gonna measure up the wall. Brooklyn said go off the couch, so that's what I did. So I like this. Now we've got some more things on the wall. It's like slow but surely. Eventually maybe we'll stick something over there. I don't know what, we'll see, but that's good. So I like them perfect. This is very nice. I like this, like the design, like the way it looks up here. I like that a whole lot. Slowly but surely getting things set. So this is good. Now I've got this upstairs, one more thing in the home to add some value and add some nice way it looks and cover the blank wall, which is good. So that was good. That was one that Brooklyn helped me picked out. So in my head, I had beachy scene. I had one that was like a beach one. I'm like, that'll be good. I'll do beach. And she's like, no, Mom, you need to have the dark green in here. That looks a whole lot better up here. So I was glad to, I'm glad we got up there. It looks very nice, very clean up there. That room looks very nice and just good. Just a good room up there. So that's a fun room. Like I never go in there, I mean I go in there, but it's not like I hang out in there. Kids hang out in there all the time. So that's their little spot to hang out. But it was good to get that up. Nice quality, got on the wall. I was like, is this gonna stay on the wall good? Yeah, Gorilla hooks, that's the hookup. You gotta hang anything up. Get yourself some monkey hooks. They just go in the wall so easy. I don't know why I don't do it for, well, I guess I don't hang up, I've hung up these things. I'm like, why didn't I do it for these? Because these are just a lot smaller, but yeah, big stuff, just put those in. It's amazing, amazing. I don't know why I like lived under a rock my whole life. I never knew they had those until like our old house. I was hanging a mirror up and I was like, wow, I came across those and I'm like, genius, this is a genius thing. And they've been around forever. Who would have thought? Not me. So it's all good. So I'm glad that's up there. You ready to make food? Because I'm ready to make some food today. What we're gonna have today is the kids really liked. I made homemade chicken patty sandwiches and I made homemade hamburger buns and they thought that was the best tasting thing ever. I don't mind buying hamburger buns. We just bought some last time and used them for burgers. We probably even have some in the freezer now that I'm thinking about it. But that's okay. They like these ones. They said they're very good. So I'm like, I might as well do them again today. I'll put them in the bread machine, let the machine do the work, and then I can work on something else. So it's gonna be a great day. You ready for a good day? Is your week going well? I hope that your week is going well. I've got a couple emails from people and I know, life is not going well for some people and I'm just, you know what? Keep going, keep going. Today's a new day. Start out, it's a new day. Sometimes life isn't turning out the way you expected and sometimes, you might be hit with an illness, you might be hit with a devastating economic thing in your family, maybe you lost a job, maybe just a shift and change in your family structure or, like I said, diagnosed with a sickness and you know what? It feels like the world has just come crashing down and I'm sorry. I'm sorry for that. The good thing is you're here. You're still here. So like, okay, today's a new day. See that sun on my face? That sun is still shining. It is coming out again. Okay, what can you do today? Figure out what you can do for today. Might be cleaning a drawer. Might be making one thing. Might be putting mac and cheese on the stove and cooking it. That's a good thing, even from a box. I just did that. We just did that this weekend. Whatever you're gonna do. You don't need to make fancy bread rolls. You don't need to make your homemade chicken from scratch, but if you can, awesome. And if not, no big deal. It's still awesome. Whatever you can do for you. That's the beautiful thing. So you just keep focusing on what you can do in your world, in your life. And you know what? Trust God with the rest. Trust God, not man. Don't put your hope in a man or in a person, like man or woman. Put it in God, and God promises the ones that love Him, that trust Him, He will make those things work out for good. So He will. It says it right in His Word, and God is not a liar. He does not lie. That's men will lie, people will lie, but God does not lie. So you ready for a good day? All right, let's get ready. Put stuff in the bread machine for the hamburger buns. Okay, let's go. Just squish that around for like 2 seconds, so then it can sit for about 5 minutes, and then I will add the rest. I'm gonna put one egg in here. Let that mix for just a minute. I just want to make sure that egg was mixed in there so it didn't like have clumpy egg. And then you're just gonna add your flour. It's gonna be 3½ cups of flour and a teaspoon of salt. Yummy, delicious. It'll go in here. The machine will do the work. That's what I like about this. Just a teaspoon, yes, a teaspoon of salt. The beautiful thing is that does the work for you, so you don't have to worry about anything at all. So we have been enjoying having the espresso machine and making a cold coffee in the afternoon. That's what I've been liking to have, but those little coffee syrups, it's right here, cost some money. And so, and they have that just weird taste. It has pure cane sugar. It just has that weird taste in it. So make your own. Okay, so I did a maple brown sugar syrup, and that was delicious. I liked it. So I'm gonna do, I'm like looked up a couple different recipes, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna do it just the way I did that one. So it's equal parts. It's equal parts. Do they do equal water here because you add your pumpkin? No, because your pumpkin would have water in it. That's why, right? Okay, so I was just thinking that up. I'm like, why would I have to equal? So it's basically gonna be a cup of brown sugar. So I'm gonna put that in here, heaping, and then I'm gonna do it half a cup of water and then half a cup of pumpkin puree. I haven't made pumpkin puree in a long time. We haven't made pumpkin stuff in a long time. I don't feel like we have. I mean, I think I did for my dad, but we haven't had pumpkin. It's one of those things where, again, you have it for so long and the kids are like, oh, pumpkin muffins. So we'll have to do some pumpkin stuff this fall. Okay, I'm gonna put a little bit of that in there, about half a cup, half the can basically. And then I'm gonna add half a thing of water. And this will be really good. And then for mine, I'm gonna add a little bit of vanilla. You probably wanna see this instead of hear me talking. A little bit of vanilla. Just a little bit, and then probably should do this after. I know I'm doing it before because it can like boil out. I should do it after. Maple, I know, do the backwards. A little bit of maple, and then I'm gonna add nutmeg. You can do pumpkin pie spice. I like just nutmeg and cinnamon. I don't really like the cloves. I don't mind it in the ginger, but this is good for me. Okay, this is one and done. This one is just gonna be a plain one, because I know Brooklyn just likes the plain sugar syrup, so I'm just gonna do basically brown sugar and water. In there, and then I'll just put a little bit of vanilla. I know, don't put this in where I boil it. And then we'll have 2 sugar syrups. Let me put them over on the stove. Okay, those are gonna come to a boil. Let me change the battery. Okay, I was looking through my recipe books. I'm like, what else can I make for today? So something I haven't made in a long time is monster cookies. We've been making the Mama Bell's chocolate chip cookies forever because they're good. They're so good. But I do have some butterscotch chips, and I'm like, I haven't made these I was looking through my cookbook. I'm like, I haven't made these in a long time, and the kids do like these now. This recipe, let me take a picture here. This recipe makes a lot of cookies, so I'm gonna half my recipe right now because I don't wanna make that many cookies, right? Do I wanna do that many cookies? No, we'll just do a small batch. Small is good. These are boiling away over here. This one's probably good and done. This one I'm gonna let it do for a little bit more. You want it, when you put a spoon in there, it kind of coats the back of the spoon a little bit. So the pumpkin one is done. Delicious. These smell so good. This one I'll go a little bit more just because it's doesn't have all the ingredients that this does. Let that simmer, do its thing. In here, I'll add my ingredients. You basically just mix everything up together. We've been making these for a really long time. We did these forever and ever and ever, and then it was like, this was the only cookie I made for quite so many years, just because it's easy and delicious. And then I started making Mama Bell's recipe because hers is really good and it turns out perfect every single time. But we'll make this one too. So this one is sugar and egg and peanut butter. It's butter. I'm gonna get my butter out too. Hold on. Scraping down, you want to make sure that baking soda gets mixed in there. So now I have to get out, hopefully I'll have 3 cups of oatmeal here. That's all it is, which is great. You can add a little bit of flour to add thickness to it. I might, we'll see what they look like. But let's see if we can use up the rest of our stuff here. Actually, let's do that right. Open this up so it doesn't spill and see if we can get 3 cups of oatmeal in here. That was just bad. 1, turn in the corner, Amy. I think I'll get 3. 2, That'll be 3. Perfect. That'll use up all of that oatmeal. And then mix that up. And then you can add mixed chocolate chips. Like the Monster part is like you put Monster googly M&M eyes on it. I have a little bit of M&Ms. I'm gonna add butterscotch, chocolate chips, and some M&Ms to it. Perfect. I'm not going to do M&Ms because I realized I had that whole bag of butterscotch and I wanted to use those up because it's been in there for a while. So it's perfect. Plenty in here and just a little bit, about a half a cup of flour. I was going to wait to put these in the oven until I did my buns, but I'm like, that way, like, heat the oven once, you know, instead of twice. But I'll just do it all right now. That'll be fine. So let me just put these out. Like I said, for a true monster, I guess I mean, I don't know, who knows. I guess if you go by the original recipe, yes, you would add your M&Ms. They would make like a monster face on it. This is just basically that minus the M&Ms. Reminds me of, like, does anybody else like butterscotch chips? Like my mom would always make, what are they called? Oatmeal scotchies? Is that what they were called? Oatmeal scotchies? I remember those, having those as a kid. I didn't love them as a kid, but now that I'm older, I like the butterscotch flavor. Whereas as a kid, I never liked it. It's kind of like sauerkraut. Never liked it as a kid, but as you get older, you like it. The taste palette changes. So this is good. I have a treat for today. I'm gonna do lunch as well here, and then breakfast is easy. There's still bagels in there, like store-bought ones. It's funny, they haven't gotten eaten up that fast. When I make them homemade, they go real quick. I can't wait to make some from scratch here. Maybe tomorrow we'll do that. We'll see how the day goes. But there is cereal still, and they can have that. So this will be good. We'll have this, then I'll make lunch. I'll get it almost ready. I'm gonna make a soup and grilled cheese. So I will get it almost to the point that it's done, because during lunch is our school time. That's the time that we do it. And so this way it'll be, they can eat while we're doing stuff, because we watch a lot of videos, and we're doing some reading out loud, some audiobooks, and then that way, that's just during our group time, not their individual time. And so during that time they can eat. I don't mind doing that. Gives them something to do while they're watching videos. And they did really good yesterday. It wasn't too bad. It's more of me thinking, am I gonna get everything scheduled in the day correctly? But you do. You do. Okay, this is good. This will be nice to eat. Those syrups smell so good. I cannot wait to make a coffee later on today. I'll have to, I still have the pumpkin syrup in the jar, but I will, I'll try the new stuff just to see how it tastes like. I'll do 4 across here. I think we can do 4. These aren't gonna spread out, they're gonna stay. They should stay as a ball, from what I remember. I'm like, I don't remember them flattening out. I think they do if you don't add any flour to them. Let's do that, then we can put the more the merrier in the oven. Okay, this is a kid-friendly tomato soup. I think it was the first recipe I ever did on my blog. I remember thinking, okay, this is a kid-friendly one because everything else has chunks in it and kids don't like chunks. You basically make it so there's nothing in there so they can go, oh, what is in there? That's funny. It's those little things like that. So this, you're gonna add your flour, sugar, baking soda, stir in some milk, you're gonna make a paste, and then I'm gonna bring that to a boil after you add the milk to it. Very simple. Back in the day, I would have worried about, like in my recipe, it says to mix that to make a paste. And so normally I would have done that because I didn't have an immersion blender. Now I have an immersion blender. So you basically can just add everything to it. If it's chunky, just use your immersion blender and it'll blend it all up. So it's really good. The soup is done. It's coming to a boil. I'm just going to shut it off because I will turn it back on when we go to heat up for lunch. I've got some margarine out because that's what we're gonna use for grilled cheese. I know, when you buy it at the restaurant, it's margarine, it's not butter. And then I'm gonna let that, I'll just make some grilled cheese sandwiches. I'm waiting for the oven to heat up. And then the other thing is, what do I stove it up? You know what I was gonna do? I'm gonna do, I have got a lot of stuff for curry, and I really like curry. So I'm gonna make some curry for myself. Okay, cookies going in. Now this is a curry dish that I had a HelloFresh meal, and so they had it with pasta, and I was like, okay, that's okay. And then I don't know how I came across this. I think maybe somebody told me how to make this. One of my viewers, oops, you're sliding. One of my viewers gave me this recipe to make. It is so good, so good, so delicious. So I think it was like a mixture, because she had like peas and carrots in it with garbanzo beans, and I'm like, okay, that's pretty yummy. Hold on, let me get a knife. It was a really good recipe the way that she gave it to me, so I think I just kind of mixed the two together. Basically, we're gonna make this. So it's not an exact science here. We're adding 2 things of green curry paste. I've never tried the red. It's probably a whole lot hotter. Let's see here. We're gonna green curry paste, curry powder. Let's go to the recipe that I have in my cookbook here. Curry powder. 1 tablespoons garlic cloves, which I don't have, so we're going to add garlic salt. There we go. And it's sweet chili sauce. Ooh, that came out a lot faster than it normally does. This is the Walmart version. Great value. This is very, very good. Curry sauce. You add a little bit of chicken bouillon. It's about a teaspoon. There's that. And then sugar, salt, and pepper. And so this is, it's very good. It's probably a favorite dish. I'm going to add garbanzo beans to it. And then I'm going to add a can of, this I got from this kind of organic coconut cream, unsweetened simple. There's like nothing, it's literally just coconut cream and water, I think. Let me look. Look at that. Yeah, it's just, the ingredients are, it's literally organic coconut cream. That's it. Organic coconut filtered water. That's really good, because the other stuff definitely had way more in it. But I was getting sick. The cream is a lot thicker, which is kind of nice. There we go. There we go. This has got to be my favorite go-to meal. And I haven't even gone to it in a long time. I'm like, where are all my Spurtles? I use these all the time. I just heated it. And just that little flavor mix is so good. Yeah, I add some sugar in there to take this heat out. And then peas and carrots as well. So I guess I can add those right now too. So I'm going to pour my syrups in here. Look how thick that is. Now the pumpkin one, you can strain out the pumpkin as well. I don't mind having it thick in there. Why not? Why not have the extra in this? So these will be good. These will be great for coffee. I'm gonna make one this afternoon with it, and I will let you know. I'm sure it is delicious. I can't imagine it not being good. Okay, what else we gotta do? This is almost done here, I think. That's simple and easy. I could serve it over rice, or I don't know, we'll see what we serve it over today. So what else are we gonna do? I still got time before I gotta do school. Maybe I will mix up the chicken patties. Let's get those mixed up for tonight. They don't look as pretty as Monster Cookie because there's no color on them, but they are good. So what I'm gonna do now, I'm getting stuff done. It's like I'll have breakfast will be taken care of. My bread is almost risen up here. Look, it's to the top here. I probably should look at that. That's gonna be really good. I'll open that carefully. So then when the cookies are done, I can bake that and get that rolling. Hopefully it'll be good. Might as well get everything done now. The more you can get done now, the better your day is in the afternoon. You get people, yeah, that's what you gotta do. That's what you gotta do. So let's put in here. These are chicken patties, homemade chicken patties. I will not go back to store-bought again, ever. I hope not. I hope never to. We loved those chicken patties from Walmart. We would have them all the time, at least once a week, because they're easy. And they're simple, easy chicken sandwiches, but this homemade is easy to put together too. It's not as easy as throwing in the oven, but much cheaper. So what I do is I take and grind up chicken breast, throw it in the food processor, put it in here. The only thing I'll notice is when I mix it, this will be the gross part, okay? You either cut off the veiny stuff when you're doing it, and if you don't, when you go to mix it up, you'll find the chunks of it. I know, ready to make you vomit. I know, I can feel it. So, thus, the curry for myself tonight. And it's just a weird mental thing. So I will kind of mix that up, pull those out. It's easier for me, I think you take away less meat and you just get the veiny stuff than cut out a whole chunk of chicken. But whatever, you gotta do what you gotta do. So put everything in here. I've been using this recipe for a little while and love it. You can make chicken nuggets out of it. You can do whatever you would like to do. I'm gonna take a picture so I give it to you. Mix it up and then we'll put it in patties, coat it in breadcrumbs and fry it. And then just fry it in patties, it'd be good. Okay, we might as well keep on going. Look at this. Look at how nice that is. Nice dough here. So I'm going to take this and do it into like a discs. That's a little, there we go. That's a little sticky. Do it onto like a disc shape thing. Put it, I'll just use the cookie sheet I just used for my cookies. Kind of scraped off if there's any remainder chocolate chips on there. And I'm going to get some flour. It's a little sticky. And I only have 9 patties, so I know that that's about all I have to get for these ones. There we go. Okay, it's just really sticky. I was like, how am I going to get this on here? Let me just kind of mold these into, oh, don't put it on your counter when it's sticky. Sorry. Okay, there we go. That's nice dough. I don't think I used the exact same dough as last time because I couldn't find my recipe. This one's a little bit softer, but that works. It's nice. It's like nice and soft dough. Okay, let's make it into some patties and put it on the baking sheet here. Okay, try to fit 10 in there when it only really fits 9. I'm gonna try this method different. Before, the last one I did more like a roll and it puffed up like a roll. I saw a recipe and they did it flat like a patty. So let me Google a couple more just to see, let's see, how do they do theirs. Okay, that's how the couple recipes showed. So we will put those in after the cookies are done, and I might just cook my chicken and then it's only 9 right now, but then I can just heat it up later for dinner. That'll work. Instead of putting the raw chicken in the refrigerator, I think that'd be better. Okay, I'm gonna get this done right here. A little bit of oil in there and just put your patties in and let them fry. This will be good. Like I said, I don't mind reheating these up in the refrigerator later, just like you would buy it at the store, and then just reheat it. Much better at home, but then I don't have to do this afternoon. While those are frying, I'm gonna wash dishes here. while those are frying, I'm gonna put butter on the bread and just stick it on the griddle here. I won't use it yet until, obviously it's lunchtime, but then I'll put the cheese on it. It'll just be one less step to have to do. These are cooking real fast. These are so simple to make. Why have I never made chicken nuggets or chicken patties ever before? Isn't it one of those things like you just don't even know that like there's an alternative? It's like same thing when you grow up. There's no internet. You just think white bread, white flour. That's all there is. That's what you eat. You eat bologna sandwich. You eat the typical diet that we've been served our whole life. So isn't that interesting how the internet opens us up to a whole different realm of life. Perfect. So I'm in bed now. So now my dinner, I'm not sure what we'll have with the hamburger buns. Maybe fries. I guess I'll just see. Maybe I'll make some pasta with it. We'll see what I'm ready. How are you? You're just half waking up. You want to say hello or no? Hello. Okay, hello. So I don't know if what we'll do with it, maybe some pasta. I'm just not really sure yet. We'll see how the day rolls, but at least the dinner is done. Lunch is started, it'll be finished. And then I've got cookies for snacks. I've got stuff for tonight for me and whoever else wants it. And then I can start on our school. Okay, so I got all of the work that I need to get done. Food is finished. The rolls came out for the buns for the patties. Look at these. These are like, I didn't even cover them with butter. Look at smushy. These are gonna be really good. I'll cut those and show those later too. So what I'm doing now is after in Brooklyn to work, and then the kids are doing their chores and they're gonna sit down and do their schoolwork that they do on their own. Then when I get back, check some of their stuff, and then we'll do our group time and hopefully get out in the sunshine today. Looks, it's a really hot day. It's pretty toasty out right now. So got the blinds down, trying to keep the house a little bit cooler. So it'll be good. So I'll be back in a little bit after I do that. Before I start our group time, I'm gonna just make these grilled cheeses over here so they can eat those. Easy heat up soup, and that'll be good. And then we'll sit and do all of our group stuff together. I haven't even started my afternoon yet. We're gonna go in for the coffee. I'm feeling a little tired today. How come? I don't know. But grilled cheese is cooking, soup is heating up. I'm gonna make one of these cold coffees so that we can start our day good. Start our afternoon good. This is so flavorful. I don't know if it was just the espresso was real dark or I actually did it right today. So this is very, very good. Delicious. I like this whole lot. Yeah. So this is really good. Delicious. That's gonna be nice for the afternoon. Grilled cheese, look at that, it's coming along. It's crisping up here. Just gotta flip it. Flip it before it burns. Don't want to burn. Okay, that's good right there. Oops. Shut them off. Soup is heated up here. This is very good. Perfect. That's lunch. So what we'll do now is we're almost there. We usually start about noon, but I probably will have them start a few minutes earlier, and then we'll sit down and get all of our stuff done on the over there, which is a good thing. My delivery guy showed up today. Guess what? I got the mail today. A digital tester. You know how my husband loves his pool skills. Testing the water. He does all the little things and he's making it great. The pool's amazing. Like, it's amazing. The water is blue. It's great. We laugh. We're like, wow, we were so inexperienced last year when we moved in here. We definitely went through green phases and everything else, but we learned. Haven't had a green pool at all. Got to be able to nip it right in the buds, which is awesome. And so we, look at this. He's gonna love this because dip in the pool. I think it tests for salt, it tests for pH and alkalinity. I think it does chlorine too. Yeah, all the things, which will be awesome. So he is gonna love that. And then I just got for autumn one of these, the Arc Chill. I had one in my bed, and then Jensen, he felt it. He's like, Mom, I want one on my bed. And so I got one for his bed. And then Autumn said she wanted one. So I like these. These are the cooling blankets. Miss Barbara, she sent me one for my, just to have as a chair blanket, just to cozy up with. It's so good. But these are really, really good. Florida, it's nice. Like we had it in the mountains. And I thought, well, this is good for, you know, going through phases in your life. You know, you go through your time of life. And I thought, well, that'd be good. But here it's nice because it's just hot all the time. So this will be very good. So it's a nice, look at that. So she'll have one too. So this is really good. I got this queen size one, but I feel like that's not too big, too bad for her bed. So this is great. She'll be excited. So I'm gonna throw this in the washer for her. These ones, you just get them. Don't put them in your washer or in your dryer. Put them in your washer. Don't put them in your dryer because that heat will do something to it. Even laying them out in the sun is not good, but it's so good on here. I'm just looking at, do not bleach, do not dry clean. Hang in the shade. Cooling like no ever. So smart. I remember way back when I first, years ago, I got a deal with a company that did it, Rest. Remember the Rest blanket? That was when they started it. And they were like the first to have it. I remember I got to use their sheets when they were debuting. It was like brand new. Nobody else had done it. So it was, I remember being on Zoom call with the people that were creating it and doing it. So just had a lot of good interview, a lot of good talking about how sleep is important to me. So, and being cool and comfy, those were my favorite sheets of all time. Of all time. We had them for so many years. I'm like, I just need to get new of those. But, you know, you go through different kinds over the years and different ones that we like and stuff. So what we have now is comfy and good, but these, I still love these blankets. They're just so super soft and cool. So very good. So I always link these ones below because I think they're great. Comfy. We use them all around here. So okay, kids are all here. They're waiting for lunch. They smell it. They are ready for food, so we'll probably eat and then we'll sit down and watch our videos for school for a little bit, and then we'll come back and see what else we'll do for the day. Okay, dark in here today. So it's been a good afternoon. I went outside and swam for a little bit. Autumn was out there, so we went out just for a little bit, about a half hour in the sun, and I'm like, okay, I gotta come in and finish up my day today. So I started editing for today, and I'm like, let me get dinner rolling. So I'm gonna put the kids, I asked the kids what they wanted with the chicken patties. They said fries, and I'm like, okay, let's do fries. So I'm just gonna put fries in the oven. That's it. That's all I gotta do. Put on a cookie sheet, put in the oven, and then we will heat up the chicken patties, and they'll be very, very good. I'm looking at anything else. I have nothing else for today. That's a good Tuesday. You know what, feeding my family, making some treats, and making meals for the day. That's a good day today. I'm gonna make this quick plate of food here. I'm starving. I feel like I did not eat today. Just a little taste of the food I was making. So I'm gonna eat this, sit down, finish up school with Steven, and then fries will be done. I'll put the chicken in there just for a few minutes so it can heat up. So I wanted to show you the buns, how wonderful they look. Over here, let's see. They got a little, look how, I'll show you how soft they look. How soft and squishy. Look at that. Nice and soft inside. This will be really good. So this will be dinner time. This is not heated up. Chicken on here. Look at that. Chicken patty sandwich. Delicious. This is like it's not a mock Chick-fil-A because Chick-fil-A doesn't use this kind of meat. Mock McDonald's chicken patty sandwich. So this is good. So what I'm going to do is I wanted to cut this and show you because I want to be done for the night. I just finished up the school and I'm done. I'm done for the day. So I think I'm just going to enjoy the rest of my afternoon. Relax a little bit. I think it'll be good to relax and take it easy, and then come back tomorrow. Come back tomorrow. We'll do some more stuff around here in the home. So you have a fantastic rest of your day, and I'll see you tomorrow. All right, bye.